How's it going, everyone? Data here, and if you're like me, you've been enjoying the exploration of NHL 24 over the last few days. We haven't gotten into our first franchise mode series just yet, as we're waiting for better rosters, EA rosters or custom rosters to come out. Unfortunately, I'm having a lot of trouble doing them myself. I'm going to get into that in a moment with the subject of this video, but we won't be getting into franchise mode just yet, probably another week or so as we continue to take suggestions on our next series. I'm also considering upgrading to a PS5 because, as you would have seen in our deep dive video the other night, if you were here for it, franchise mode on PS4 is almost unplayable. The simulation speed and the menu lag is just unbearable. So ridiculous that I have to update my entire gaming system just to enjoy franchise mode, but that's not the subject of this video. Speaking of upgrades, as you may have noticed as I'm speaking right now, new microphone that I was able to purchase from donations to the channel. So thank you to everyone who's donated over the last couple of weeks especially. My last microphone had taken me through most of NHL 20, then 21, 22, 23. Now a new microphone start NHL 24 and possibly the PS5 as well, if that's going to be coming soon. So if you want to donate to that fund, you can go ahead and do that as well. Link in the description. But what I want to talk about today is what I've noticed to be the single biggest thing that has to be fixed for NHL 24 in terms of it's a quick patch and it's not something that we're, like, oh, fix all glitch goals, a big statement like that. No, it's something that I think is very manageable and I think has to be done ASAP for people who especially enjoy franchise mode or updating their own rosters between roster updates from EA or putting out community rosters. It's the ability to not just edit the player, but edit something in particular about the player. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So in my own franchise mode, my own playing offline of NHL 24, I want to update the rosters as I go. So for example, if I want to start my own franchise mode today, right now with the EA rosters, but I just go in and make my own little tweaks right here. I don't want to download anyone else's roster who's putting in crazy prospects or additions or overall changes I might not agree with. I just want the EA rosters and a few tweaks from myself. Let's say I say, okay, Rasmus Dahlin, he just signed a huge extension, 8 years, 88 million. Good for him. I'm going to go ahead and throw in his extension so that when I play franchise mode, it's going to be in there for Dahlin on the Buffalo Sabres. So if I go to information on Rasmus Dahlin and I scroll down to his contract situation, this is fine right here. If I say, he has an extension length of 8 years, all right, go up to 8 years. And now the salary, extension salary, I need to go from $0 to 11 million. So if I hold down the left stick, this is the speed at which the salary changes. Unbearably slow. It was already slow before, but it is way slower than it has ever been in previous games. And it does not make sense as, for example, in FIFA, you can press triangle and you can go in the tens house, the hundreds house, the thousands, the 10,000s, the millions, the 10 million, everything. You can go and do that when you're offering millions of dollars to give a transfer fee for a player. You can do that. However, here I need to hold down this left stick for what feels like an eternity just to get from 500,000 to 1 million. That's what I just did right now. I'm still talking and it's still going. And whew, I got to 1 million. Wow, I made it. So I don't even want to do it for an experiment, but if I just want to go from 1 million to 2 million, let me run a timer here. I have my timer ready and I want to see how long does it take to go from 1 million to 2 million. 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Wow, 100 seconds to go up $1 million. So if I want to go from 1 million to 2 million and it takes 1 minute 40, 100 seconds, to go from 1 million to 11 million, to go up 10 million, that would be 100 seconds times 10. That's 1,000 seconds. Divide that by 60, it's over 16 and a half minutes. It would take over 16 and a half minutes just to do Rasmus Dahlin's salary extension that he got here. Over 16 and a half minutes. Is that not ridiculous? Like, if I'm getting paid minimum wage at a job in the province of Quebec, I would have just made like $4.30. $4.30 worth of my time, according to the government standards, 16 and a half minutes. Dedicated to just getting Dahlin's salary from 1 million to 11 million. Something that could be triangle, toot, 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 a 0 up to a 1, confirm, finished. Something that simple, it totally takes away any desire that I have to do any roster changes. It is postponing my ability to start a franchise mode because I gotta wait until EA does it. I don't know how they do it at their studio if they're paying some poor sap to sit there for over 16 minutes to do salaries. And it's also something that seems to be affecting the game across the board. New gen, old gen, everyone's having the same complaint. Now, like I said, NHL 23 wasn't much better. We still couldn't go and input the number that we wanted to do manually. But let's try here. Let's just see the speed. Extension length, same thing. I go for 8 years. Let's do just the speed. Already, I see way faster speed. So let's do the same experiment from 1 million to 2 million. Let's get to a million and do some multiplication here. So from 1 million to 2 million, time starting now. And stop. 15.34 seconds I get. 15.3 seconds. Not perfect, but come on now. We're talking over 6.5 times faster. So you're telling me that from NHL 23 to NHL 24, the time that it takes to do salary is 6.5 times slower. So to go from 1 million to 11 million, to go up 10 million, if it's 15 seconds per million, it would be 150 seconds, so 2.5 minutes. So 2.5 minutes on NHL 23 to get up to $11 million, over 16.5 minutes to get up to from 1 million to 11 million on NHL 24. Just a ridiculous difference in time. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, just my little soapbox moment to start off NHL 24. Again, I have no hate in my heart, I have no anger, it's just that it doesn't make sense and it should be fixed. Is it an oversight? Is it something that got added to the game and now it slowed down something else? Hey, it happens. What would frustrate me exponentially is if it stays like this for the next like 11 months until we get into the next game. That would be infuriating. For now, it's just, hey, I noticed this. A lot of other people are noticing it as well. Here's the experiment. Here's the proof. Can we maybe get this fixed soon? Or... So that is my hope, that the right person sees this, that the fix is made, no harm, no foul, we move on with our lives, and hopefully this will raise awareness for it, and we can go on enjoying our ability to make custom rosters and things like that, because to add the ability to make custom rosters, but then say that, okay, if you make one, it's going to literally take days and weeks of your life away, well, and I'm not as incentivized to do so. So, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Is this crazy? Do you think there's anything else that needs an ASAP kind of fix in NHL 24? How are you enjoying the game? What are your preliminary thoughts so far? And of course, if you haven't already, give your suggestions for our next franchise mode series. If it's your first time stopping by, we do a lot of franchise mode content on the channel, as well as career simulations, MLB The Show franchise mode, breaking news analysis in the real world of hockey. So if it's your first time finding the channel, check it out. We'd love to have you join us. It's a fantastic community and we'll be that much stronger with you as a part of it. So I'll stop there. Leave your thoughts, leave a like if you agree with what I had to say, and join us on Discord server for continued discussion, link in the description. Looking forward to our first franchise mode. Please try and get this video into the right hands, spam it wherever you need to spam it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.